The battle began high in the clouds where Major Howard's squadron of P-51s were scattered and temporarily lost in the thick soup. Suddenly, he found himself facing the entire German Air Force alone. Major Howard knew that he could not wait for his men to return and regroup. With such a large wing of German planes coming at them, they could do terrible damage in only minutes if left unchecked. Facing such a large enemy force without fighter help, the B-17s would be quickly annihilated. So Major Howard went on the attack solo. Dozens of German fighters swarmed Major Howard, and they were trying to get at the vulnerable American bombers. For half an hour, fighting alone, James dove at the enemy planes. He shot down or damaged 6 or more until he ran out of ammunition. He then buzzed the remaining enemy planes, threatening to ram them, trying to distract their pilots and to get them to back off. The leader of the American bomber formation reported later, quote, "For sheer determination and guts, it was the greatest exhibition I've ever seen. It was a case of one lone American against what seemed the entire Luftwaffe, the German Air Force. He was all over the wing," that's what they called the bomber group, "across and around us, protecting us. They can't give that boy a big enough medal," unquote. The grateful bomber crews, after their safe return to their base in England, they wanted to learn the identity of the amazing lone angel on their shoulders. They didn't know who he was. It wasn't until later they found out his identity. After the mission, the Army Air Corps held a news conference for the American and British press. Popular Science magazine wrote the headline, quote, "Fighting at 425 miles per hour." The young reporter from the Stars and Stripes, become famous later, but at the time he was not, his name was Andy Rooney. He called the event, quote, "the greatest fighter pilot story of World War II." Another World War II pilot called Major Howard's dogfight truly unique. He said, quote, "An attack by a single fighter on 4 or 5 times his own number wasn't uncommon, but a deliberate attack by a single fighter against 30-plus enemy fighters without tactical advantage of height or surprise is rare almost to the point of extinction," unquote. Later that year, in June of 1944, Major James Howard was awarded the Medal of Honor. At the time, he was coordinating fighter coverage for the massive Allied invasion of Europe on D-Day via Normandy, France.